Slavery. A word that evokes powerful emotions and conjures differing images.
In the antrim, sir. Excellent.
To some, it can be the heroics of Hollywood.
What have we here? A gift from the governor of Sicily, sir.
To others, it's the bitter reality of a more recent history, from the ravages of colonialism to families toiling away in the fields of the American South.
The picture they have in their mind are slaves in Alabama in chains in a cotton field. But you know, even at that time when people wore chains, it was pretty rare, because you can't get good work out of people when you chain them up.
Though the chains are certainly gone now, slavery is still very much with us.
There's an image that I have of a fellow walking with the bricks, and all you see is this haze of dust. And to me, it really captures the everyday, life for these people.
Lisa Christine is a professional photographer who has traveled the world documenting slavery.
I want to blow the lid off of this thing and to show what is occurring in the world.
Christine works with the American-based charity group Free the Slaves. Kevin Bales is its co-founder.
The rule of thumb that we use anytime we're confronting a case of slavery, we're saying, is this slavery? We say, can these people walk away?
According to Bales, there are more slaves today than at any point in human history. Part of the reason, he says, is simple economics.
The slave of the past, say in Alabama in 1850, would have cost in today's money $40,000 to $50,000 for a very average person who just knew how to work in the fields. That kind of slave today can be purchased in a number of countries in the developing world for anywhere between $10 and $50. If they get injured, they get sick, it's cheaper to buy a new slave or acquire a new slave than it is to treat the ones you've got.
He say that we are his slave. We have to do whatever he wants to do.
Somali mom knows better than most how victims of slavery are treated. She was once a slave herself.
Every day in the brothel is beating her clients, no water to clean.
Mom escaped. Today, the Cambodian woman rehabilitates other young women forced into prostitution across Southeast Asia. This girl arrived at a women's shelter run by Mom's organization several years ago after she says she was brutally raped by several men. She is just one of the 7,000 young girls that Somali has taken in over the past 2 decades, children she cares for as her own.
I have my little girl. Today she's 7 years old. She's been sold 4 years old to the foreigner pedophile. Today she got HIV/AIDS. One day she left me. She said, "Mommy, when you go out, you tell the men, please. Few minutes of their pleasure, they kill me. I don't want to die."
For Christine, the realization of the scope of modern-day slavery, like the slabs these boys from Nepal are forced to carry, weighs very heavily.
The image of the boys with the slate on their backs was made in Nepal in the Himalayas. They're literally carrying these huge pieces of slate. In fact, the slate is almost as big as their tiny bodies. There's some sweetness and deep sadness to it that they don't know anything else and that they're forced to do that.
Aisha Sasay, CNN, Atlanta.